So the cab is off, tractor's in here. We're gonna get the transfer case off. I just took the drive lines off. We get the weight off the powertrain here. By getting this transfer case out of here, then we can pick up the engine and leave the I don't know if we have to support the transmission somehow when we're picking it up, but we probably will consider it, just so we don't have so much leverage. Snap those bolts, that wouldn't be so much fun. So yeah, we're moving right along. Let's get at it. All right, so this is where we're at. Motor's out, transfer case is there. It was pretty heavy at the end there. When I was picking it up, I really wanted to go up in the air because we weren't supporting the transmission. Took off these motor mounts. I thought maybe I could flip them around, but this was properly labeled. It says on the inside, the sticker, it says passenger side. So the problem is not the motor mounts like I thought, because they could not fit on, they're not universal. Another thing I noticed is these notches, they're not the same from here to here and to here to here. They're not the same same notch length. So I'm thinking maybe the motor mounts are not exactly on the same side as you know, they're not the same on each side, so that's why they had to compensate for that cut. But I also had the pucks and the bolt all the way up to the front here. You can see the outline. So I can slide it back. I only get 2 inches. Really, I need 4 inches. So I don't know where I'm gonna get the other 2 inches from. We're gonna just throw it back in like that, and we'll see what that does. There's nothing I can do on this plate. I was thinking maybe if these plates are backwards, but these notches aren't even the right, you know, they're not the same. So I'm just thinking, hopefully that's it, the 2 inches we need. And then I just really don't think that's enough. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. There's nothing, so quite the predicament. I had to shoot off some emails, ask the guys I got this from what I could do. Maybe I gotta take this whole plate off and no, maybe not. Well, we'll see. As for now, we're going for lunch. Okay, back in it goes. See, we're gonna have to move the transmission mount back a little bit. So that's all we really gained, which is too sad, kind of sad. Really hoping for more, but these pucks are all the way back. See, they were all the way ahead. I gotta make sure we're all straight though. Gotta measure everything so we know we're straight. Yeah. So here we can go over more yet. And then we'll see how that goes. It's gonna screw up all the drive shafts by probably 2 inches. So it's too bad. That's how it goes. Still looks like crap because it's full of crap. But hopefully we can run the fan blade. I doubt it though. I do not see much. Much has not progressed here, so I'm gonna have to wash this though once everything's in. This is too bad. This motor was nice and clean. I just painted it, and now the acidity in this chicken shit or bird shit or whatever it is rusting everything. So it sucks. So I gotta put a jack underneath the transmission so I can get some weight off of the cross member, and then we gotta move the holes over back to original. We did move it ahead, so we'll see how that fits. All right, welcome back to another video. We're still working on the truck today. It's Sunday. We just finished chopping actually, the 15 acres. That went really good. It's gonna rain now. That's the plan. Anyways, believe it or not, this cab is back on, and we've taken it off. We're taking all the engine off, the transfer case, blah, blah, blah. Now, the transmission support. If you remember, I stacked a bunch of washers. I don't know if I filmed that or not. Anyways, I stacked a bunch of washers because I had this transmission mount in front and a plate going back to that bolt there. So we've since swapped it around because the transmission mount was actually hitting the top of the transmission. So that's not what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be on rubber right on that mount. So we swapped it around. Now this plate and the bolt, well, I have to, it's a really tight fit. It's almost so tight that the nut doesn't spin and it hits the cross member. So I have to lower it down and then start the nut off and then jack it up. Yeah, so that's where we're at. When I went to go put the cab on, I noticed it was touching, the cab was touching the transmission. That's how high it was from that mount. And now we got the jack supporting it as we work on it. But yeah, I got to lower this bottle jack so that the mount comes down a little bit. I got to line up the holes a little better too. And we'll go from there. So yeah. And the drive shaft is too long. We have to get that cut. And we have to slide this ahead. Oh, about a good ½ inch or so. And then we'll get the measurement. We should actually measure this right now since we're here. It clogs right away. Doesn't make sense, fuck. Fuck, it's fuck all. What?
It's too thick at the start.
Oh my god, really? If that's it, we're gonna start bailing again. Holy fuck. That's fuck all.